The Beast Brock Lesnar. Dun dun dun. So Brock Lesnar has been away from WWE quite some time, and that's because he got involved in the Janelle Grant lawsuit that involved Vince McMahon and Brock Lesnar, and Vince McMahon was innocent in the lawsuit. So very recently, there's been 2 videos re-uploaded by WWE that shows footage of Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes. Backlash 2023 and Extreme Rules 2012, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, and that's real surprising that WWE is re-uploading footage of Brock Lesnar because they've been trying to stay away from footage of Brock Lesnar and the subject of Brock Lesnar for a while. But now they're re-uploading footage of him, so they might be hinting Brock Lesnar's return at Backlash 2025. Brock Lesnar returns to Backlash 2025. The question is, who will he be facing? I think it could either be Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, or Roman Reigns and CM Punk. But if Brock Lesnar returns, whose side will he be taking? It would either have to be the OG Bloodline or the team of Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman if Brock Lesnar joins the OG Bloodline. This is how I think it would go when Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman. This is what I think is gonna happen. Brock Lesnar's theme song starts, and during his entrance, accompanied by him, will be Roman Reigns and CM Punk. And then, when Brock Lesnar gets to the ring, he will talk to Paul Heyman and he will be like, "What the heck is going on? Paul, you know it's one thing if you go from me to Roman Reigns, you did not betray me. But betraying 2 of your friends, Roman Reigns and CM Punk, not cool, man, not cool." And Roman Reigns grabs a folding chair and hits Seth Rollins, and then CM Punk uses brass knuckles on Braun Breaker, and then Brock Lesnar choke slams Paul Heyman. But if Brock Lesnar sides with Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman, this is how it would go. So Paul Heyman would grab the mic and say, "Gentlemen, there's gonna be a new guy joining our group, and it's somebody you have not seen in a long time." Brock Lesnar's theme song starts, and then Brock Lesnar talks about something IDK, what he would say if Brock Lesnar returned to WWE, but not with the badass gimmick or cowboy gimmick. He could return with a new gimmick that could be better than both of those or something worse than those. If Brock Lesnar did not return as a wrestler, what WWE opportunities could he have opened on the table manager's role? Where he's the manager of somebody, or be referee, or be a commentator, kind of like what Wade Barrett is doing right now on commentary, or Jerry the King Lawler did, or ring announcer. Maybe, probably not stage crew, and definitely not catering. And with how the WWE storylines are right now, he's probably not gonna become the GM of a brand, or the GM of WWE, or the CEO. But if Brock Lesnar returns to WWE, that must mean there is a chance of Vince McMahon returning to WWE. No, I'm not switching topics and basically clickbaiting you guys, but what I'm saying is Vince McMahon could return to WWE as Brock Lesnar's manager. And everyone has been wanting Bill Goldberg to be in the WWE games. Well, he could return to WWE in real life if Brock Lesnar returns to WWE with Vince McMahon accompanied by him, and Brock Lesnar, Vince McMahon, to do the storyline with Bill Goldberg, where then Bill Goldberg returns, and after Brock Lesnar for a few years has won titles, won matches, won Money in the Bank 1 year, and then Bill Goldberg could return, and then he says, "I'm the reason why Brock Lesnar is having such a good career right now," and then he leaves, and then the fans are in denial, and then the next week Brock Lesnar would come out and confirm that is true, and then he would say psych, and then say, "I teamed up with Bill Goldberg because I wanted him to return to WWE," and then he says Bill Goldberg is an old guy. And then Hulk Hogan's theme song starts and then, theme song starts. And then Hulk Hogan grabs the microphone and says, "Brother, you called me old for the last how many years and now you're shaming Bill Goldberg for his age. I've been waiting for the right time to kick your butt, brother, and now it is." And then Hulk Hogan pushes Brock Lesnar to the ground and then Hulk Hogan starts beating up Brock Lesnar and then he says, "Take that, brother, I'll see you next week." As Brock Lesnar and Hulk Hogan have a backstage brawl, and then Brock Lesnar wins. And who knows how far the storylines could continue. Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about Brock Lesnar potential return to Backlash 2025 and talk about some storylines that could go with it. Thanks for watching this. Bye. Before I leave, I just wanted to show some footage of WWE 2K25 so then the video could be more funner and not as boring and just hear me talk. Bye.